And greetings everybody. Welcome back. I'm here. I made it. our Tuesday Cataclysm stream. Yes. Our delayed Cataclysm stream. So, we missed Monday's stream. I wasn't feeling good. It is now Tuesday. I'm feeling fine. Let's play some Cataclysm. So, oh yeah, I forgot to turn on a few things. Let's go turn them on. Chat screen, go over there. There's the chat screen. Alright, notifications sent out. And I think we are ready. I think we're ready. We'll just wait right here for a little bit while people show up. That looks correct. I'm curious. We'll see how many people get here for our Tuesday Cataclysm stream. I got them all pretty well trained by this point, I think, for Monday and Friday. Oh, zombie dog. I know, you think it's weird also. How's that fan doing, zombie dog? Yeah, that airflow feeling good? Zombie dog is strategically utilizing airflow. Let's see. Move this around. Oh, I'm feeling just fine today. Got rid of the headache. It was good. All better. Zombie dog licked it and made it all better. Well, let's see. We have things to talk about. One very important thing to talk about, really. I had some other notes, now I forgot where I put them. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just talk about the important thing. I'll mention it as soon as we actually started the gameplay here. We are Ball Punion, the Lumberjack. Never been a Lumberjack. We're gonna be a Lumberjack. And, you know, we're gonna do some stuff. Oops. There, now I won't forget. Huh. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get things moving. Yeah, things to talk about, brand new series. This is called Lumberjacked. I have gotten sick and tired of driving around. So what did I do to prevent driving around? I made a world with a wall. We can't drive. We've got a wall around the world. So there you go. That's how you combat the I'm sick and tired of driving. You put up a giant wall. So yes, it's the bordered scenario. Haven't tried the bordered scenario. It was broke. It was broke when it first released, right after 0.f. And it got fixed. I don't know how long it took to get fixed. A few days, a week, something like that. But yeah. We are playing a mega city map. We are playing a revealed map. I usually do a revealed map for my mega city maps. So that's why I can see so much. And you'll see the mega part of the city here in a moment. But yeah, there's a giant wall all the way around the map. We will not be trying to circumvent the wall or anything like that. It's not an escape scenario. So, that is the area that we have to work with. And there's a teeny tiny city in the middle of it. So 16.1, I think, city settings. And I'm pretty happy with the city. I checked, this is the third one that I checked before I was happy. But yeah, there we are. So we're going to start up here in the forest because we're a lumberjack. We were working at the lumberyard. And, you know, the apocalypse happened and power went out. And we decided to mosey on down to the evac shelter to see what the hell's going on. And there we are. We're Ball Punion, the lumberjack. So we are an angry lumberjack, by the way. We are an angry, illiterate, alcoholic lumberjack. That's us. So, the goal of the challenge is to find our kid, our ill child, was injured just before the apocalypse happened and taken to one of the local hospitals. Which one? The last one that we visit, of course. It's always the last one you go to. So we have to go to each and every of the hospitals and, you know, clear them, explore them. I'm not going to claim that I'm going to kill every single zombie because that's going to be impossible, because zombies are going to constantly wandering in from all the other buildings nearby. There's no way for me to ever tell if it's completely clear. But, yeah, we're going to go inside them. We're going to poke around. We're going to try to clear them to the best of our ability. And, I forget how many there are. There's 5 or 6. That would be 3. One there in the middle of that city. 4. I think one down here. 5. And then the one... I don't remember if I counted this one to start with or not. This one here. It's 5 or 6. There's a few. I do have no fungal creatures mod added on because I don't like doing the fungal stuff in a contained megacity closed environment. It causes too many potential problems with the type of challenge and all that in the storyline, so I usually turn fungals off when I do this kind of thing. The regulars have seen me do my megacity challenges before. I reveal the map. It's always been really weird to me. We have this realism. Well, how come I'm a 40-year-old lumberjack and I don't know anything about the area except for a circle about this big? I've lived here my entire life, and yet I don't know that Rutland is over here and Ebnen is there, and it's always boggled me that, you know, realism. But we don't know nothing about the world around us. It's a blank canvas for us to go explore and gaze in wonder at the gigantic river that's, you know, 50 yards away from our home. Oh my gosh, there's a river over here, guys. Who knew? So yeah, you know, gameplay over realism. Whatever. But yeah, I usually reveal the maps on these megacity challenges. So there you go. We have a gigantic revealed map. Only mod is the no fungal creatures. City size and spacing is the only thing I changed from the default. So it's 16:1 instead of 8:4. And yeah, there we go. Now, the challenge is all made up. That's just me coming up with a reason for me to go visit all these hospitals. You know, just light fluff theme, storyline, just an excuse to pad the storyline for me to actually go visit hospitals. That's not a hospital, by the way. That's the military helipad. But, yeah. So, the goal of the challenge is for me to visit every hospital on the map, get inside them, take a good look at them, and verify my kid's not there. My kid will be in the very last hospital at the top floor or the roof or whatever. That's our impetus. That's our impetus. That's a reason for forcing me to go around the map and put myself into dangerous situations. But the scenario is bordered. The character is a lumberjack, and it's the first time I've dealt with the... I don't know if maybe some of you guys haven't seen it. Let me save out of here. Let's go new game, custom character, test world. Just let me show you. There's a whole new thing in character generation if you have not updated or you're playing an old build or whatever. Notice we now have a Hobbies tab. So many of the starting professions things are now in Hobbies. So, and same with scenarios, a lot of scenario stuff. So, what do I mean by that? Well, here's the Hobbies: heroin addict, hoarder, tweaker, Meatarian, pillhead, vegetarian, truth teller. These are all hobbies now. They're in a separate category. So the scenario and the professions don't start you the same as they used to. So if you start like really bad day, really bad day. Oh, see, there's not even a tweaker option anymore. So you got shower victim because tweaker is now over here. So they've separated them out, and now you can pick them independently however you'd like. So a lot of these things were tied to very specific professions or scenarios. And now they've been separated out into their own things, and you can pick them independently. So you don't have to have all of the particular negatives or particular positives of the various things. I haven't done a deep dive on point balancing and all that. They're going to be getting rid of the point system anyway, if you're not aware. So don't know when, but it will happen eventually. So
these are rookie numbers.
Yeah. Stealth Tuesday stream. Not stealth if you follow my Discord or my Twitter or, any place I actually communicate. Then it wouldn't be a stealth. It was notified yesterday. I wasn't feeling well yesterday. So, I let people know and told them we would reschedule for today. So, that's what we're doing. But yeah, so we got hobbies now. It works the same. It's just that hobbies are now a separate category, broken out from the restrictions of the scenarios and the profession lists. So, all right, let's get back out of here. Whoops. Go back into Lumberjacked. All right, so the other thing we need to talk about is, see this funny symbol on top of my head? Brand new, just released in experimental a couple days ago. And yes, it is generating a whole lot of questions because people are seeing, watch this number right here. They're in their game and they're seeing that. 760, I believe that is an indicator for prone. 760 movement points prone to move a space. Now, the reason it's confusing is because they have not updated their Undead People tileset, and or whatever tileset they're using has not updated to have a symbol showing the prone status. So the change rolled out, none of the tilesets had an update that showed the prone status, so people didn't realize they were in the prone status, and they're seeing these horrendous movement rates or getting killed because all their zombies are moving very, very quickly. But yeah, so on the movement mode list now, we have the prone option. There are various consequences of prone. As you can see, it costs a huge amount of points to move while prone. I believe it does cut down on visibility if you're prone. My understanding is it's going to have some effects for like bipod mounted or bipod equipped weapons. You won't have to do that weird thing where you can only use them on a car frame or things like that. To prop them on, you'll be able to use them from the prone position to get their bonuses. I believe there's a movement cost. Let's check the timer. So 112. So if I say walk mode, no change. All right, so apparently there's no change yet, but I think they're going to institute some kind of a transition cost, either in time and or movement points. Other things, crutches are now usable in-game and are necessary to get rid of that prone status. If both of your legs become broken, left leg, right leg become broken, you fall into a prone state. You have no choice. You go prone unless you have crutches. And I don't think you can attack while prone. I'm not going to attack anything, but I believe you're restricted from attacking while prone. Melee attacking, that is. So there's a number of things to be aware of. We'll investigate some of them as we go, but yeah, we have a whole new movement mode. The only way I can get to prone is through this movement mode menu, which you guys never see me use because I don't use it. But I reset my keys to different settings when the crouch mode first went in so that I could still play the way I'm used to without having to toggle through crouch constantly. So yeah, if I ever want to go prone, I'll come here. Now, the other thing important to note is that if you go to sleep, the game makes you prone when you give the sleep command, and then you sleep, and when you wake up, you're still prone. So if you sleep, when you get up, make sure you go back into this menu and go back out of the prone mode. We'll be able to tell because the tileset update will remind us that, hey, we're prone, unless I'm really not paying attention. But yeah, just be advised that when you wake up from sleep, you are automatically still in the prone position and you have to manually stand up. That is something that people have said is not working correctly or was missed, and it's going to get changed. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with it. I don't like more keyboard presses just to do basic things added. But what occurs to me is, okay, what if I'm sleeping and I get attacked? So I'm in a prone position. Is the enemy going to get some kind of bonus for me being in prone position? Did they ever get a bonus for the character being sleeping? I don't know, actually. But when I wake up from the attack, am I instantly going to boink, pop up into full erect mode? Or am I still going to be prone and have to manually give the command? Or what? There's some things I think they're going to have to think through there. But Yeah. We'll see what else they build into it. Those are the things that I remember. There was a PR, of course, for it. You can go read all the details and see the current implementation. But just be advised, if you haven't updated your tile set and or your tile set itself has not been updated, you may not have an indicator for the prone status, and you can very easily get yourself killed. Currently, if you're not very well aware that you're in prone. This is basically crouch suicide taken to the 10th degree. So, when we crouch, it costs 204. When we're prone, it costs 760. So, yeah, what is that? 3 times, almost 4 times as much? So just be aware that we're back in the good old days of crouch suicide, and now we have prone suicide as an option. Alright. My understanding is prone does make you less visible. How much so, I don't know. I very rarely use those options tactically. You'll see me do it occasionally when I'm going through houses during the daylight hours, that I'll crouch in certain areas, but I don't know if I would use prone. The amount of movement points is so high that I would be just constantly, insanely worried that something I wasn't aware of was nearby, and as soon as I took a single move, I would get rushed and attacked and hit like 4 times, then realize there was something close. I'd be just so terrified of that possibility. I doubt I will ever use it. So, unless it's under extreme controlled circumstances, like me out in the middle of a huge field where I've got clear lines of sight and I'm just going prone to use the bipod on a long-range rifle. That maybe, but I just can't see me using it in other circumstances to try to sneak around a house or make myself less visible when I'm trying to move. I just... the movement point cost is just too ridiculously high. A fast enemy could get 15 moves before you'd get to do anything again. So, yeah, not me. You guys try it out and let me know. Yeah, there's the whole scent cloud thing. I've talked quite a bit in the past about sound and scent and the various traits that affect them, and how most of them are useless. Just because of the ranges of the other senses and so on. But just be aware of the mechanics and take care of yourself. But you won't see me using prone unless I come up with some compelling reason to give it a try. But we'll see. Alright, so scroll back through chat here and then we'll get rolling. Another thing to realize about that hobby list is I believe flying helicopters is now a hobby. So it's now no longer solely the province of the helicopter pilot profession or whatever. So all you amateur helicopter pilots can now, you know, have helicopter driving as a hobby. For all you weirdos that have some burning desire to fly a helicopter, go for it. But you can do it now. Why would they kill the point system? Because it's inherently unbalanced and irrelevant. You have a freeform system, you can build anything you want. The point system is so ridiculously easily circumvented in so many ways, it really bears no reason for being. I mean, people that know the game can min-max the holy hell out of it, and it just renders it moot. And if there's no point in trying to enforce that kind of thing with a game this big and this varied. So it's really, they're just going to get rid of it. I mean, who cares if you have points or not? I like some loose structure, and I use the the more restrictive version I always have. But yeah, it's just mostly irrelevant. What they're going to do instead, I mean, there is still going to be a measure of difficulty. Instead of doing points to buy things, there's going to be a points assigned to indicate overall difficulty. So they'll give values to various traits. And then when you've got the character all built however you want, at the final screen or somewhere, it will say, this combination of all these things gives you this difficulty value. So people will be able to give a rough comparison and, you know, brag that they're tougher than their buddies because they did this difficulty instead of their weak difficulty and so on. But So there will be a way of still having some kind of a comparison, but that's my understanding of what they're going to move towards, is getting away from the points to buy things and more of a just general indicator of overall difficulty that has been achieved with the choices that you have made. I do worry that we're getting into the stage of... I mean, the game already suffers from analysis paralysis for new players. There's just so much stuff. So much. I mean, I don't notice it. I'm blind to it because I played so many thousands of hours of the game. But brand new players, when they get into the game and they see these menus with 100 items and 6 different tabs, I mean, they're just going to freeze up. I'm going to need to do some videos like... early characters for new players. Just build this. And they can build that the way I dictate, and then they can go play. Because they're just going to freeze like a deer in the headlights, immobilized by 100 choice menus, 6 tabs deep, just to get a character created. And not understanding all the various combinations and advantages and disadvantages and all that kind of stuff. So, I kind of wish we would institute just 3 or 4 maybe kind of archetype character types for new players to kind of experiment with. Just say heavy warrior type, or I don't know, name them whatever, and build them out pretty effectively, and then let the player, a brand new player, just pick that and go. Get away from that whole character screen until after they've had a few goes with some pre-generated ones, because otherwise I think they're just gonna go nuts. Not in the good way, nuts in the bad way, on those character gen screens. I'm not saying remove any of the options. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anything removed. I love the options. I love the variety and the variability. That's one of the strengths of the game. What I want, though, is a little simpler entry process for new players. Not immediately face them with a convoluted menu system where they can't even move through the menu until someone tells them to use greater than, less than symbols to shift the damn menu options around on the starting screens before they're even in a game world. And then once they actually get into a character build, they've got these just ridiculously long menus that they have to go through to try to get characters. So we need something just to get them in game, and maybe that's an updated tutorial. I don't know. I'll give it some thought too, but I can only do so much. All right, that's plenty enough chatting. I'm gonna get comments. I'm gonna get YouTube comments. Damn it. Yeah, let's talk about what we're doing here. So, again, we are, come on, game. We are Ball Punyon, the Lumberjack, and I'm okay. I'm a Lumberjack, and I'm okay. Just go with Play Now. Does the Play Now thing deal well with the Hobbies list? Has it been adjusted for the Hobbies? I don't know if the Play Now has even been adjusted for Hobbies. We'll see, I guess. Okay. Yeah. So, check one last thing and we'll get fired up here. Generic game world, so we're back to the quote-unquote easier mode for me, the default mode, but that's why I purposely made it kind of a rough goal. I wanted to get away from the I've got to drive everywhere to get something done thing. No more mutagen CBM-centric runs for a little while. So I've trapped myself into a bordered scenario. We got giant walls, but we do have to maneuver through some awful big cities. There's going to be a ridiculous amount of zombies just with the basic settings. But we're back to the early, easy evolution type settings, so we'll have some time to get some stuff done. And we're not constrained by any particular other playstyle stuff. So I did prep the map, meaning I looked at the map and made a decision to whether to use this one or not. And something I noticed after I had made the decision... You know how long I've been looking for science labs? We have one right there, and we have one over there. We have 2 science labs in the controlled area. It took me like 30 hours of driving in my game worlds in the previous couple of challenges to find one science lab. Oh, man. And these are the science labs. These are the full old-style labs. And who knows? There might be more underneath some of these houses. The map is revealed. I could actually peek. I'm gonna end up peeking anyway because I'm gonna go into a basement at some point. But yeah, there could be more science labs underneath us, under the houses. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, so the map is revealed. Megacity map enclosed with a revealed map. No fungals. Okay, now that I've explained to you how the RNG thinks it's a funny-ass bastard, let's start playing. So, we're not going to do anything with the NPC. What do we got in the local area? So, we do have a hospital, fairly local, right there. I know I've seen this smaller version of a hospital before, but I haven't really visited any of the hospitals in a really long time. I've driven by them, I've waved, I've listened to the crashing of all the stuff getting broken as we went by. Are hospitals still broke, by the way? Anybody been to hospitals recently? Do they still cause those sound of things breaking X4376? Or do they ever fix that problem? I sure hope they fix that problem. Please tell me they fix that problem. I guess we're going to find out. But we do have a local hospital. We've got 2 evac shelters and an LMOE and a mansion buried down there. Man, how hilarious would it be to wander through the forest of the mansion and get some plate armor, some fitted chainmail, battle axe. I should mention also, we are running a Fior de Battaglia, so we are doing Flower of Battle again, so soon after my last one. But there's a reason for that, and that reason you can see is right in my hands there. Hey, did you know the Lumberjack starts with a wood axe? Guess what? Lumberjack starts with a wood axe. And he even has an axe ring holster. Look at that. Fancy stuff. So if I say to put that away, it disappears into my axe ring holster. Oh, so good. So good. I haven't done a Lumberjack before. We're going to have fun with the Lumberjack. I saw the Lumberjack. I wanted to do it. And then I immediately started looking for ways to, you know, make him ridiculous. And I noticed he started with the wood axe. I said, well, there's another Flower Battle opportunity. This will pretty much get me all caught up with Flower Battle. I won't need to play this one for a while. So yeah, so we have that. And then we also, of course, took Melee of 5, which is the highest level we need to unlock all of the various abilities for the Flower of Battle. My goal, my intent to try to get us powered up, other than situational stuff like, yeah, the mansion maybe, we need to find fire stations. We have a fire station here, so we need turnout gear. That'll be the easiest early clothing and armor. We could care less about dodging. We have no interest in dodging. We're going to block the hell out of things, and I'm going to need backup axes. So we're going to go visit the lumberyard, see if we can find an axe. We're going to go visit the fire stations to get both turnout gear and hopefully fire axes. We're going to make a collection of those things because I plan on blocking my ass off, and it's going to damage the axes pretty constantly. We're also illiterate, so no books for us. We're not going to do any booking. No booking. Absolutely no booking. So we're not going to be sitting in a car reading for extended periods of time because we can't. So we're going to skill up as much as we can just from crafting things whenever we have an opportunity or if we can find a pathway to do that. But yeah, so this one should roll pretty quickly. We're not going to have any long stretches of me just sitting in a car reading or just driving. So I'm hoping this one is a little more action oriented and yeah, we'll go from there. The character is pretty much a beast. So this is a highly focused character, 14 strength, 10 dex. We've got indefatigable because we're going to be swinging that axe an awful lot, so this gives us more stamina to do that. We got night vision, but only 8 perception, so we got 4 night vision, which is okay. Parkour expert will help us maneuver around, and otherwise bad stuff. We are angry. We are also an alcoholic, so we're going to have, you know, alcohol effects. We hate books. We're illiterate, and we've got poor healing. So not imperceptive healing. I couldn't fit that in with the other stuff with illiterate. They won't fit. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got. All right, we're not even we're gonna pretend that NPC doesn't exist. I guess I could kill him, but yeah, let's not do that. Wait a minute, what are we doing here? Oh, there's 10 water bottles. I didn't notice the quantity there. What else we got? Some protein rations, 22 protein rations. Oh god, we're back to a 1.0 item drop rate. It has occurred. Oh goody. So we'll definitely grab the lighter, and that's it from this pile, I think. Bum bum bum. Did Zombie Dog get a snack? Did somebody? I didn't notice the snack go by. Did the snack go by? He got his snack yesterday. He didn't get it during the stream. Oh, there it is. Cause Lord's Zombie Dog Snap. He is sitting here about 6 inches away from me. If I lean to the left slightly, I can give him a pat. So he's definitely here as soon as he hears the bag of snacks. Oh, he's upright. He's upright and attentive. Hey, Zombie Dog. There you go, buddy. You ready? Alright, he is off and munching. Why is a grumpy alcoholic lumberjack good at parkour? It's a hobby. That's what he does in his spare time. You know. Don't judge me. I don't judge you. Play whatever you want. What else was there? What else we got? First aid kit with 9 items. Let's just move that out here. Inventory. Do I have no carry capacity? All I have is the flannel jacket. And the jeans? Huh. Alright. Go to the jeans. Insert. Bandages, aspirin, bandages, bandages, antiseptic. Cool. Does a wood axe have prying? I don't think the wood axe has prying. Just tree cutting. We don't need to go on the roof. We'll go down, check, see if there's anything in the bathroom. Another first aid kit. Cool. First thing we have to do is find some storage capacity. That looked exactly the same. I guess that's probably 9 is what, a full kit? Nothing there. Alright, let's go back up. I'm not going to worry about carrying food and water for the moment. We got just some quick trips to do. Yeah, the Midgard went fine. Midgard went fine. We finally got it together. We actually made it further in multi than we had in solo, but I don't know. They've done apparently to me so far. I mean, I'm still fairly early in on learning the game and getting better at it, but they've done a pretty good job of keeping things equivalent. I won't say balanced, but equivalent, maybe? Difficulty as you go up levels, or you go up player count. So alright, back to what we're supposed to be taking care of here. So where are the wasps? Show me the wasps. Vehicle. I was about to make a crack about there being a vehicle in the parking lot that we might be able to drive. Are you drivable? Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Game. Come on. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Hippie van right outside. I did not cheat. I did not create this vehicle. I have no need to do that. It just happens once in a while. So yes, the vehicle is perfectly drivable as is, which is hilarious. Alright, let's go down the road. Angry alcoholic lumberjack in a van. I need to get a hold of some alcohol. That's another thing we need to get taken care of. Alright, let's test out our axe work. Let's see how this goes. So, again, we've got bash 3, cut 3. I don't care about dodge. That'll go away as we gear up. 5 melee, 3 pierce. So we're what? Cut and bash with the wood axe. Wood axe is 15 bash, 30 cut, 142 moves per attack. So it's fairly slow, but it hits hard. And has Brutal Strike, Sweep Attack, Block, and then we've got the Flower of Battle, which is going to be pretty brutal. We should be able to handle these little guys pretty damn effectively. Yeah, I like that kind of effectively. Oh, 63 and he did not die. 63 and he did not die. Alright, back off. Come here, zombie. And again. Yeah, this guy might be too beastly. We might run into a problem where I've outdone myself on the character build. I'm hoping once I put myself into the cities that my being able to kill little zombies like this is going to be less significant, and I'll still be in serious danger. So, till we get into the city section, this is going to be pretty lopsided if they come at me one at a time like this. This character build is a beast. This is beast mode. I mean, 14 strength and dex with all the skills and a fairly superior weapon for this kind of a style. So, don't be overly impressed. This is somewhat expected. But we're going to take advantage of it. This is intended to be a fairly quick-moving series. We got gas. Look at this. Another vehicle. Well, faulty. Whoops. Faulty how? Examine. Alright, can't drive it. It was close, though. Wheels, broken security, another fault. That will drive until the battery runs out, which you can get a ways. And another fault and no wheels. Alright, so none of these are instantly drivable. Come get me, spiders. Come get me. No controls. And no controls. Alright, so just the one. Let's pop in and check out the lumberyard. That is a lot of crates. This thing flipped around. Oh, this is different than the one I remember. There's lumber mill and lumber yard. Oh, it's flipped around. It's upside down. That's why I'm confused. It's upside down from what I was expecting. Oh, come on, axes. There we go. One extra wood axe. Cool. And a chainsaw. I just want a spare wood axe for now. So let's go ahead and pick that up. It'll go onto our ring. And I guess I could just smash things. I can't think of any of the materials I need in here, raw material wise. The axe was really the only thing I came here for. Now we have a backup. Because when we get into a scrum and I'm starting to do a lot of blocking with the axe, I expect it to get worn down. And we're not going to be able to repair it. So we're going to need replacements. Yeah, I don't think I need any of the rest of this. Do I want a plank or a stick? Nah, let's go without. We're an axe man. Let's just use our axe. Okay, so first thing done. Let's get rid of that. Next up, shall we go to the LMOE or... Let's see. We got no fire stations over here. We could find a short fire truck to pick up the turnout gear. What else? It would be good to hit a pharmacy at some point. Also a subway station. I gotta adapt things I go for because I don't often do the illiterate runs, and so I gotta reorganize my processes somewhat in anticipation of not being able to do any reading. So I don't see any museums, no antique stores, few electronic stores, subway right in the middle. I'm hoping well, there's one down here, might be a little easier to get to. We're real close to that lab. Shall we just start off going right into a lab? Still makes me mad. Makes me angers. I am angered. Can't go to the helicopter pad till we get, well, that one's going to be tough to approach regardless. Yeah, let's go forward and then we'll follow this trail down to the LMOE. Then I'll think about flipping around and coming back the other direction. Just a little further, right there. It's gonna be funny when a pack of woodland whites steps out from behind some trees and come and get me. And we'll stay on the trail. Safe mode on. See how often it triggers while I try to fast move. I should have marked the position of the vehicle. That's alright. We can find it pretty easily. Pit bull mix. I'm not worried about a pit bull mix. Alright, there it is, just north of me. Okay, what do we got? Baseball cap. Not my favorite of the LMOEs. So, I need carry capacity. So a wrench, a hammer, pliers, tool belt. Alright, we'll wear a tool belt. Then I think I can pick up some tools. Yeah, sure. A log, a plank, and a stick. Pot and a steak knife. Definitely need some more carry capacity if I'm gonna pick up things like pots. Excuse me. Chances I'm gonna find like a backpack or something in here are pretty bad. Leather gloves. I gotta think about the leather gloves. We'll throw them on for now. I might rip them back off again. There we go. What is that? A purse! I'm a big, burly, angry, alcoholic lumberjack with a purse. Sounds appropriate. Take the bandages. And nothing else. I think I'll leave the purse. What else we got? An AR-15 with 3 rounds. There, stop hitting that other key. And a Ruger 1022 with 10 rounds out of 10. Good old 22 rifle, huh? Unfortunately, there's no strap on the Ruger. I got no real way of utilizing it effectively. I guess I could put my axe away temporarily. Hey, stop it. Stop it. I think that's it. Other than the, yeah, no space for the pot. Do a makeshift sling. I'd really hate binding up my various parts. Can you use a quilt for that? Or an electric blanket? Patchwork quilt. And regular quilt. $10 liters, huh? Yeah. I always get that reversed. Should be temporary. Uh-oh. Where'd I put the... Did I bring it up with? No. What'd I do with it? Alright, we are out of here. Take me here. That's going to be awful close to the wrong section. Let's go this way. Then use the option. That's better. Whee! Okay. Unload that. Drop it there. Oh, drop the rifle. That's fine. Let's drop the tools for now. And we'll keep the knife. $30 torso encumbrance already. I don't know if I like that. Wrong one. Ah, I see. Wait a minute. What's on the utility? Tool belt held my snake knife. My steak knife. Utility belts. What are you holding on to, utility vest? You've got my cell phone, my lighter, and some bandages. Hey, makeshift sling. Alright, everything's in the sling. Just to keep our various parts from getting overburdened. So, anybody spot anything I really desperately need to get into? Maybe the hardware store? Oof, apartment tower. I'm still just trying to avoid apartment towers. Too easy. Lots of hardware stores. Nighttime would be best for me to hit these kinds of places. I don't have an easy way to drive out this side without having to go right through the middle of a populated area. This would probably be the best way right through here. But I doubt I'll ever be able to use a military ID card. On this map, I don't think there's military other than a helipad, and that doesn't have an ID card. I don't think there's any other sources, so I don't need that. I gotta make a decision on if I want to go into the library, and also, do I want to go check out the mansion? What do you think? Is the mansion a daytime kind of thing, or a nighttime kind of thing? I'm thinking I might go down there now. I'm a little fuzzy on what actually affects your block capabilities on the negative side. So, most people know torso and so on encumbrance affects dodge rolls, but I don't know what affects block, if anything. I thought about that when I was building the character, and I couldn't remember specific things that might lower blocking ability. And the build, the Battaglia here, has bonuses to blocking as well. +2 bonus to block for the stack. Extra accuracy. You also get more blocks. I don't know where they list that. Does it list the more blocks on here somewhere? We've got a grab break and a high strength, so that's awesome. Colpo de Grazia, that's our big smash. Once we've downed them with the hook style, we finish them with a colpo. Yeah, you hook and drag them, then you finish them. The feint... I'm not sure if it mentions on here that we get... there's the block counter, displace and hook. Accuracy bonus. Don't retreat, that gets you in trouble. I guess it's this? I think this is number of blocks, not bonus to a single block. I think this is indicating... Well, maybe not. Let me go look at the wiki. Wiki says... Stand your ground is +2 block attempts. So yeah. As long as I'm standing my ground, I get extra blocks. I assume 3 for the round. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're only on a plus 0 on the to hit bonus. But we've got some accuracy bonuses, we've got a decent dex. But yeah, I don't know of anything specifically encumbrance-wise that affects block. If anybody knows one, let me know, but I couldn't think of one, so I thought it would be a good combo. Yeah, we're gonna go right now. We're gonna go check out the mansion. Why not? I can't think of a reason not to do so. I'm gonna get rid of the knit scarf. The hunting cap. Well, I guess we'll keep it for now. Socks! I can make sock mitts. Did we start with any survival skill? I don't remember. Survival, we got 19%. Alright, let's, so if you need to do survival from 0 to 1, I showed this tip last time as well. I'm going to keep showing it. In the past, I had advised people to just turn on auto forage and kind of walk around in the forest, harvesting to get your survival up. You don't need to do that. You can just do this. If you have socks, you can make sock mitts. Takes 1 minute to make sock mitts. Then you can deconstruct the sock mitts. Takes a minute. Then you can repeat the recipe. Then you can take it apart again. Then you can repeat the recipe and take it apart again. And repeat the recipe. Take it apart again. Where are we at now? We're at 55%. Alright, we just need to do a few more times. Repeat recipe. Take it apart. Oops. Wrong button. Damn it. Erg. I'm using the wrong fingers. Oh, it's so tough. How we doing? 62%. I need to do it faster. Uh-oh. What the hell did I break? I broke my boxer shorts. Oops. How did I manage that? That's funny. Hey, in progress sock mitts. Oh, my morale's too low. I didn't notice. What did I do to myself? Oh, we've got the shakes and the alcohol withdrawal. That's what happened. Alright. My sock quest got interrupted. And I got rid of my boxer shorts somehow. Oh, good times. Alright, we'll just ditch that stuff for now. Let's go get an axe and go be angry. Hopefully we get some alcohol in the mansion. It's a pretty good spot to get some alcohol. We'll keep the wood axe in my hands. So, let's go back to safe mode on. And take me to there. Oops. Map. A crack! Oh, look at that. It put me right next to the Terran reality. Hey, Mr. Crack. Please tell me there are no Migos down here with you. That would be rude. Not sure I can hit a crack. They're pretty dodgy. Yeah, zombies will take care of them eventually. Okay, oh, we got a ways to go still. No, don't step on the raspberry bush. Alright, before we hit the mansion, let me mention one more time. I'll mention it a few times this evening. If you watch above my head, when I go here, there is now a prone position. Even though the graphic shows me the same, I'm now lying down on my belly. Be very careful. If you're running current experimentals, you have prone as an option. And if you watch the movement point cost, it is a lot to crawl around on the ground in prone. Be super careful of that. And of particular note, when you go to sleep, you wake up in the prone position. You must manually remove yourself from the prone position now until they fix that. That is something they think is a problem and they're going to get it fixed. But be aware. So you'll kill yourself. You'll commit prone suicide if you're not aware that prone is now a thing. Benefits to prone, less visibility. If you have broken legs, you automatically drop into prone. So supposedly, I haven't tested it yet, but I believe it's going to be tied to bipods for weaponry, so you can get a bipod-mounted rifle and get the advantage of the prone condition without using the goofy leaning it on vehicle frames kind of thing that we used to do. So, things like that. But if you have broken legs, you drop to prone automatically. I don't believe you can melee attack when you're prone. And it has a huge cost. But I think you're quieter, just like crouch. I think you're quieter and you have less visibility. My only concern for now is just make sure people are not committing suicide via the prone. So, zombies, zombies, zombies. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, I'm going to end up dropping my axe if I'm not keeping an eye on things. Are we getting jittery? Will the shakes make you drop your weapon, or is it just jittery? I don't know. I haven't done an addiction kind of run in a long time. Alright, everything's looking pretty straightforward. As long as they don't arrive at the exact same time, I should be able to nuke them down. I should drop the bag first. Let's do that. Let's drop the makeshift sling. Then we will go into combat. Step onto the bush of death. We are going to fertilize the bush. Uh-oh. Let's maneuver so we don't get them both at the same time. Nope. Maneuver. Well, it's going pretty well so far. Wolf? That's a different... There's a wolf in the building! What the hell? It's just what I need. I need a wolf pack coming down for me. Zombies have angered a wolf pack. Bifocal glasses? Well, those would have been handy some previous time. Smash. This one I can mostly ignore. I want to clear the front of the building, though. Alright, let's, we'll stick around here. Want some candy while we wait. Uh-oh. That was multiple misses there. So, are we blocking? Are we getting blocks in? We haven't gotten a hit yet. I push... I mean, we're killing an awful lot, but I'm stunning them... I don't know. I'm not sure they're getting attacks in. Uh-oh. Alright, the wolf is here. Well, I guess... that wolf is undamaged. The other wolf is damaged. Running's not going to help me much. So, I'm just going to wait for the wolf. Come and get me, wolf. Oh, he went around the bush. Smart doggy. Not smart in your choice of targets, but, you know. Single barrel shotgun. Hiking backpack. Ooh. That we might need to set aside.